Hello ladies and gents, I am the Rev and this is Indiecontact, my live streaming show about all things indie gaming. And this evening, first and foremost, happy Halloween. And unfortunately, I did not get this the press copy to this early enough. I just got it this afternoon, or I would have been streaming this non-stop for the last 3 or 4 days. So, depending on how the stream does, we'll get after it. Maybe play for the rest of the week. Keep you guys this Halloween going. I don't know, but it's Call of Cthulhu. Now it's based, and it's the official video game based on the RNG board game. So it's supposedly supposed to be really good. It's a first-person action. I don't know how to explain it. Should be creepy and fun though, so let's see what we get. I'm going to start over. Went in just to get the basics done so I could get the controls down. Of course, you can play with keypad or controller. I suggest controller, seems to work better. They were having some issues. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man. Da da da. Sane, hideous, and H.P. Lovecraft. Ooh. Looks like a whale pet or something. Hey, great white. Nasty. Oh, I hate that. When they do those high-pitched rings. Oh. It's all good. Might have to screw some of the sensitivity stuff here. Is very sensitive. I'll give you a chance to give us a real quick look here on the graphics. You can see it's got a whole bunch. Shadows and an aliasing, view distance, effects, vertical sync, render scale, brightness, all the good stuff. There we go. Camera sensitivity. Yes. I have to turn it all the way down. Damn. Jeez. Hopefully that's the way most of it will be, with our little white dot, as long as we get close. Oh wow, that now it's slowing. Whoa, that is really too... Oh, they're gonna kill me with these settings. Okay. Last time. Good enough. And you must light up some items in order to interact with them. A little hand there where you can pick stuff up. comes the question, is there anything down here? Oh, that was big. I hope we don't do anything in the water. And we're leaving? Yeah, no thank you. Okay.
What a putrid offering.
So is that supposed to be Cthulhu talking to us? Is that what's up?
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
What have I been chosen for? Why do I want to run? Wow, that was bright.
Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Whew.
I hate whiskey.
Pierce Investigation Agency. My private detective agency contracted to the Wentworth Detective Agency after the Great War. I decided to set up in Boston, where there is no lack of work for guys like me. One small-time case follows the other. Adulterers, settled scores, disappearances that are not actually disappearances. The old office couch is less comfortable than a real bed, and I should probably get rid of these empty bottles, but this place is mine for the moment. The Lost Battalion. There's a book about that. Oh, skills. Here we go. See, the bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already outside law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you. She did that first thing.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Ah, we'll pass on the drink.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield.
Boy, you can barely hear that.
Over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Alrighty. Let's see. So, your ability to influence those who talk to by your power of speech, improving the skill, or manipulating during discussions. Ooh. There we go. I would think in a game like this, that would be really good. Okay, so we got spots hidden, psychology, human behavior, improving the skill increases your chance of understanding the motivations of a person based on his or her behavior or on the analysis of objects. Ooh, and of picking locks. That's really important. Okay. So, can I reverse one? There we go. Got 1 point left. Occult percent your knowledge of the occult sciences. Improving the skill increases your chance of determining the use of origin of occult artifacts. Okay. Validate. Yes.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter,
Hey, what's going on, Priest?
Question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the
Man, I
progress
cannot
of
hear
our
that lady barely
contractors.
at all.
And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce,
Maybe
you
it's my
know as well
headphones.
as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, do you still...
I'm coming.
He's having a rough day.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture.
Well, that's a little
That's all you've
jarring
got.
going back and forth
painting.
from the,
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
excuse me, from the cutscenes to that.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
Let's see. A strange picture painted by Sarah Hawkins. A short while for a tragic death was sent to her dad. Just the artist died. He is convinced that she is the sender. He brought me the painting so I could examine it. Stephen Webster, the healthy and dangerous, came to my office. Okay, never mind. Oh, here we go. The painting depicts a monstrous silhouette threatening a woman and a child. Flames can be made out in the background. Stephen Webster, the father of Sarah Hawkins, thinks that it's linked to the death of his daughter. Well, I saw the promotional trailers, and the daughter that they're talking about is in those, so...
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Let's see...
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You will be handsomely compensated.
If we live
All
through
right.
it.
I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then. All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to dark water.
Okay, so that's the dad, that's the crazy mom, that's the kid. Those are our clues so far. Okay. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Conventions and your perception of reality. Your conclusions are logical and reliable. Okay, so you got your sanity. I guess we'll be watching that as we go. Something tells me it's going to get worse and worse as we get into it. Looks like we got a point there at the end. But what to use it on? Just take a bit to get the loading going here, doesn't it? Here's our actual beginning, I guess. Game by Cyanide Studios. It's currently on sale. If you look down in the description, there's a link, of course. Take you on Steam right to it.
Almost there.
Creepy.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Please move back. Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy! They're cops. They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway. That's no way to treat an omen. Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy! They're cops. They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots.
Looks like they got it blocked off here, so we have to.
Come on, can we sort this out? You can see he's half drunk.
There's nothing for you here either. Beat
Your
it.
chum wanted to stir us up.
But you can stay to watch if you want. You can pick up the pieces.
Come on, you bastard. You'll see what a true sailor's got in his belly. You hear that? You bilge rats don't scare me.
What did he call us just now?
I said you were a bilge rat. And even a pox limpet. You think we don't know what you're doing? Hidden in the fog?
I'll shut up your big mouth once and for all.
Optimistic.
Their language isn't too good. Alright, we'll move on here. Go check out the bar. Oh, asshole. Nice to meet you.
Hey, be careful.
Nice move. Ooh, angry chick. Who's she? She looks weird.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Oh, we'll be nice. We'll
Pure
apologize.
instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable?
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Okay.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Oh, that's not good.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Jeez.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
So why does it keep telling me to go to my diary? Oh, I got a point. Let's put it there, I guess. Maybe that's what it's telling me to do, to go look at the thing about Zayona. How much you want to bet? She's probably someone we should talk to.
What you looking at, stranger?
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ooh.
It was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger.
Damn, okay, you have a nice day. I will talk to you some other time. Nope, that's locked. So I assume we're gonna go to sailors. Ooh, what's this?
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
So they got a super giant whale, huh?
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
You said it.
Whoop, excuse me.
She will do it again.
Alright, guess we going up here now.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, Come join me on the deck.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them. I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat. Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
Since he told me to just basically check it out.
It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Ooh, Volume 2. Ethics and Practice to Medical Staff. Nice. I wonder where, those books go. Ooh, there's an upstairs. We're just a nosy SOB, aren't we? Something tells me the dude ain't gonna
This
last.
man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Because immortality is usually one of the things you get with you dealing with the evil stuff.
What a macabre souvenir.
Oh, the dude's leg. Right. Wow, I guess we'll go talk to the weird-looking captain guy. See anything else to click on?
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder? I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
Excuse me.
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Already did. Okay.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Okay. We got a point. Still gonna see if there's. Oh, here we go. We might be able to. Oh, can only be in. Okay. Oh, damn it. Just put it there. Alright. So now we got this warehouse to go hit. And now we can get through here before they had this blocked off.
Oh, yeah. He's gonna get us into trouble.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I respect your beliefs.
Our beliefs? You mean you don't believe in God?
That's irrelevant.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Darkwater?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Jeez.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Watching those two was making me woozy. Jeez. So how are we supposed to get to our little warehouse here? Is that the local preacher man?
Come on, you could tell me. Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Why, we don't have a clear conscience.
Quiet.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
So, where is the front of the warehouse and how is it unguarded? See, I'm looking here and I don't see. I've got a picture of the controls and I don't see a way to jump. So we've got shoot. Obviously that's our lighter.
Where do you think you're going?
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
You and I are on the same side of the law.
Oh, yeah?
You don't want to know the truth behind this case.
Are you saying our work was not up to snuff? Forget it.
Oops.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What
I'm
do
sure
you
we'll be
mean
up
by
there,
that?
though.
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
So, how can we get into the warehouse?
Back in the water, you shysters, you're crazy.
Oh, okay. Those guys are gone now.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
Okay, so we'll have dealings with her.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. If you want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave.
Oh, there's the open door. Ooh.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating, but it...
But let me guess, I cut it off too quick. There's probably something I need to find first. Yeah, I'd like to be able to climb over this.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate. A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil. A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
Of course it is. Oh, damn it, I still don't have everything. Gotta find a handle, I guess. I am not seeing anything here. Guess if I could rip that handle off. Take that handle down there. Oh, Jesus. Really?
This handle will be perfect for the winch.
Come on now. You're killing me, game. You're killing me. Okay, well, why can't I use the handle now? Obviously, I need to use my next thing on the hidden spot clues. I don't know if you guys see anything in the old comments. Bark it out. Because you never know if it's going to be, it wants you to find things in a certain order, or... Just light it on fire real quick. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. No? Okay. How about these guys? Do good with fire? Oop. Okay. So basically, as always with most games, they've got to show you.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
And it's usually the first mission where they try and show you basically all the game mechanics.
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle. Damn, I broke it.
Well, I don't want to fall down. What the hell am I supposed to do now? Because ideally, we want to go across and get in there, I would assume. Is that the only one we've got? Get inside Warehouse 36?
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf? Has the cat got your tongue?
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Is your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Ooh!
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Ugh. I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm going to have to deal with her.
You guys still arguing about that damn fish? Yes.
You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
All right, all right.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
Hair looks a little funky on these guys. Oh, now the door's closed. That is so weird. I keep looking and I'm like, eh. Keep missing it.
I bet you don't see one like her every day, do you?
Yes, Cat is an extraordinary woman.
Damn right. There's nobody more intimidating than her on the docks. Except the captain, of course. But you're lucky that she left you alive. She must think that you can be of use to her. With that, please do excuse me, because I'd prefer not to be seen talking with you for too long.
Okay, so I say what, we go back inside, see if she's in there smoking and drinking again. Or do we go talk to these two guys?
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
Goodness.
And then he said, you have no right to treat us like this.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in the alley makes your throat. I know.
So the way to the dock then should be right.
Something real bad.
I should be able to get in there now.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you
No.
damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway. That's no way to treat
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah, aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. Something that I respect. So understand by that, if I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
I'm fascinated by the history of the whaling station.
Huh. You certainly don't lack style. But enough of the jokes. You reek of private eye. Who did you come for?
The Hawkins family.
Now, why doesn't that surprise me? A little advice, though. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
Whoops.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me.
Uh-oh.
And I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Damn. I don't know, but she keeps twitching. It's really bugging me. Okay. Well, that's probably the only way we're going to get the story to progress.
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway. That's no way to treat an
Oh, lady, you're killing me.
It's fine. He's with me.
Oh, okay.
Be a gentleman and move that for me.
Oh, jeez.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case? What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Ooh, there's a body there now.
Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins? Can't sleep. I know how that feels. It smells as bad as it looks. Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? The glass is shattered, like someone smashed it. Was it before or after the removal of these bandages? Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Really interesting. I don't know what we're gonna have to do now.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Let's see. Let's start with that.
Wound up? You mean messed up?
Dog. We don't take no lessons from the likes of you. We do our job carefully and fairly. No stone was left unturned.
Really? Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
What the
Is it
hell?
far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Damn. So I would think now that we finally got up here that things are probably going to start getting a little twisty and turvy on us. I wanted to give a little brief synopsis of what we've been doing. It's never good when they lock the gate like that.
Well, here we are, Hawkins mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
I don't believe the fire is the only reason this house is in such a state.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
Huh. It's really that old.
Come on, let's leave the stories of the dead alone. They've nothing to do with your case anyhow. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
If you go up by yourself, Silas attacks you. You may or may not survive. Again, I saw some previews.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined, but the architecture seems too recent.
Where'd he go? Oh, he's going this way. What's going over here for?
Poor kid. Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Do you know if Charles Hawkins had any enemies?
Not to our knowledge. He was a well-respected personality on the island. I don't understand. Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Hold up,
Please
Chief.
give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary and steal a burnt painting?
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The caretaker takes great care of these graves.
Alrighty, folks. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take and stop right here. When we come back in the next Indiecontact, we will continue on, at least get into the mansion. So we'll do one more of these. As always, I am the Rev. And so far, I think the it's a little jarring when it goes between the cut scenes and then the dialogue scenes. It's kind of weird how they did that. But then the only thing I've seen it better would be like in AAA games. So, you know, indie studio doing the best they can. Not bad. Graphics are interesting. Puzzles aren't too hard. It really looks like you need to pick a couple of things to use and then just really go for it. I don't know. We'll see how things go. Anyways, folks, I'd like to thank you for sticking around. Hopefully all of you did till the end of the video. If you did, let me know what you think of the game. Do you want to see more of it? Smash that like button. Tell me down in the comments what you think. And as always, I am the Rev. This has been Indiecontact, my show. Basically trying to introduce you guys to as much new indie gaming that you can that doesn't break the bank. This is a brand new game, and it's on sale, and even its full price is not $60. So, as always, check the links down in the description. Get you right there. And please keep your heads down, your magnifying glasses up, and I'll see you again real damn soon.